This is my son, Philo. Well, he's my adopted son. I took him in a few weeks ago, just after the start of lockdown. He belonged to that family across the street. Mum, Dad, 2 wee kids. He'd been sitting in the middle of the road crying for hours. Nervous wee thing. So I took him in. And I know he's here. Just haven't bothered to come and get him. Who does that? Chucked away like rubbish. They're a weird lot. He's that way where he looks at you from underneath. Mum always told me never to trust a guy like that. And her, she cuts about like a footballer's wife. You know, plastered with makeup. Always wears her sunglasses even when it's overcast. Never smiles at you or says hi. That snooty way. And yet Jean from next door said she saw into her hallway when her door was open once. She said you'd have to wipe your feet on the way out. So those kids I feel sorry for. I took the wee one for a walk up by the side of the golf course today, and there's a gap in the hedge, and he ran through and started running around barking at these 2 golfers, and I apologised and started calling him back, but he wouldn't come, so I got out his little treat bag and I started shouting, "Come to mummy, come and see what mummy's got." And these guys were just laughing, and one of them started shouting something over at me, but I couldn't make it out, so I just started nodding and laughing. That way you do when you're a woman on your own and there's 2 guys shouting something at you. So I eventually got him on the lead and started walking away. And you know that way where it only dawns on you afterwards what someone's been saying? He'd been shouting, "You're its owner, mummy. You're its owner." And I just burst into tears. I wanted to say, 1, it's none of your business what my dog knows me as. And 2, some people are desperate to have children, but they'll never be mothers. So, why don't you think before you open your big, judgy, stupid mouth, you insensitive. But I didn't. I just kept walking home. Try to hide my big greeting face from everyone. The police came for him the other day. The husband. Jean said she saw Pamela. That's the wife's name, Pamela. She saw her moving her sunglasses to adjust her face mask on the way out the door. She had a black eye. You never know, do you? Mum was right though. Never trust a man that looks at you from underneath. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I hope they throw the book at him. And Pamela's coming over in a few minutes with the kids, so they can have a wee play with Philo in the back garden. now that restrictions have lifted a wee bit. Oh, she's allergic to dogs. Poor soul. Imagine being allergic to dogs. But we'll just sit and have a wee cup of tea. All socially distanced, of course. Have a wee flick through the prospectuses from the Open University I got through. See if there's anything I fancy doing. Well, would you say, Philo, will we go and get the biscuits ready? Eh? Yeah, you can have one too. Good boy.